Hi, my name's Notice. I'm going to have a shot one Spurs video podcast. Obviously, big news yesterday was Harry not getting done for not getting sent down, found completely not guilty. It's just so gratifying to know that £8 million went to recover 40 grand of tax and interest and penalties. Even then, that wouldn't have gone anywhere near like £500,000. So anyhow, he wasn't guilty. So let's just move on from that. Fabio, that was interesting. He came back from jiu-jitsu and found out that he's quit the England post. Can't say blame him. He's not really had that touch. He hasn't been able to turn it around. I mean, he obviously was qualifying for World Cup 2010, but international football, so from club football, you can buy players, you can coach them day in, day out. It's always going to be difficult. I think Harry, the reason they looked at him, they thought, look at the magic he did with Tottenham. He didn't really buy any players. Obviously, I know he bought Defoe and Robbie Keane and Palacios, but they're not very well beaters, but he brought some decent players in, and pre-presto, it's all magically transformed. And then he had Crouch, Rancher. So obviously the Gareth Bale thing, that was a huge thing, and that changed our season quite a lot during the 2010 season. But even then, the success he's had, he's had good players to work with. And he just gets good players expressing themselves. Obviously, that's why England wants him. That's why we want him to stay. I don't know how it's going to pan out. I would like. This is what I think will happen. Harry will not say no to Euro 2012. I think he'll take part-time charge, and he'll take it for Euro 2012 because no one can say no to the actual English. To that. If we have a disaster, which we possibly could have, I mean, we're not going to be good enough, I don't think. Obviously, the Rooney and Terry, all that shit. I don't see us getting out of group stages personally. And if we don't, then I think we're going to get hammered, rightly so. And he'll probably think, you know what, screw this shit. I can't do anything with England right now. I've got international, raised my profile hugely. I mean, being England manager, it's a huge profile raiser. It gives me access to a whole better set of players, and you know what? I decided that I want to stay at Tottenham. England needed me patriotically, and I'm not going to leave my country in the lurch. So I thought I'd help out. But long term, my future is with Tottenham. And hopefully by he might decide. You know what? He'll be 68, 64 now. He'll be 68. And if he decides, 2016, it's in France, don't really best go to Brazil, but can have a good set of players like Phil Jones, your Carl Walkers, your Ashley Youngs, all those players, then he might think, do you know what, I can do this. It'll be interesting to see how that goes. I think, I actually think he won't go beyond the Euros. I don't think so. I think, obviously, the Capello thing. And who knows? He could hate it. I mean, I don't blame him. The amount of pressure that comes with being England manager is a poison chalice. We're not a superpower. We never have been. We won the World Cup once because we happened to be in England. We did very well in Euro '96. And I think Venables had that magic touch of being able to get the best out of the players. He helped them overcome their fear, helped them express themselves. I think that's the biggest difference. I think can those players express themselves now? It's easier to do day in, day out, but if you're not at the international level, it's a lot harder. Who knows? I'll be interested to see what you can do. But I honestly think he'll take charge for the friendlies, and he'll try to say, look, I'll do this, I'll do that, because I'm not playing. It doesn't affect my season with Tottenham, because that's his first commitments too. And if then we think I'll either take it or I won't, I don't think we'll get a decision out until the summer. It obviously fucks up our season a little bit. Thank you, Don Fabio, but I think that's all going to happen anyway. And I wish Harry all the success. It's going to be hard. I think it's not like, obviously you see the Scottish jobs. You had like Alex McLeish leaving that to coach Birmingham, and Walter Smith leaving that to coach Rangers. But the England job is something very special. It is. So. Is it something that any man can resist? Any Englishman? Who wouldn't want to be called? It's a great honour to represent your country and have a be as a manager, for player, whatever. And but it's hard though, because it's honest to me, what would you rather have? Tottenham win the league or England crashing out of everything that they do now qualifying? I'll go to Tottenham because I can lord it over all the Arsenal fans and Chelsea fans. That's just me being purely selfish. And I mean, given they'll all say that. Does an Englishman have to be an Englishman? I don't know why it has to be an Englishman. I think it has to be someone who speaks English. I think that's an important thing. And I honestly do think it's I mean, I don't know why it can't be guys Gus Hiddink, Rafa Benitez, and he's shown tactically he's extremely astute, speaks English very, very well, still lives in this country. This whole it has to be an England, we want the passion, they're after the money. Well, look, don't be wrong. I'm not saying la passion won't be there, but you see Rafa Benitez, he obviously loves Liverpool. He wouldn't have, the guy, even when he joined into Milan, he still kept a home in the Wirral. So obviously, even though he's looking to live in Milan, he still kept a home in the Wirral. So I think that says a lot. Same, I think once you've lived here, I think no disrespect to other countries, I think the passion we have. I mean, we have so many leagues, and I don't know. I'm not saying Spanish don't have it. I'm not saying Italians don't have it, but there's something great about football in this country. And so I can't understand. I can understand why Harry wasn't there. As always, please give me posts and comments, and I'll try and reply to them. Leave a big shout out to hopefully a few people I'm going to see on Saturday. Hopefully Mel. He comes up from Kent, I believe. So hopefully I'll see her on Saturday. I'm actually at Lane. I'll be watching on ESPN, but I'll try and get down to the Irish. And so if you're down there, it'll be good to see you. And as always, Spurs from the UK, SpursOdyssey.com, Top Spurs, all really great sites. I really recommend you going to those. There's some fantastic sites. Another one is called Zonal Marketing. It's an excellent site for loads to vote if you like to in the tactical side of things. So I hope you enjoy this, and as always, come on you Spurs.